Will Powell really be able to lower interest rates? Or will tomorrow's inflation stand in his way? Is Bitcoin ready to explode upwards after breaking this creek? And why will this area of Cardano be a key player in the short-term crypto market? Yesterday, Jerome Powell, chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, addressed current economic concerns during a congressional hearing. In his speech, Powell emphasized that Federal Reserve officials need to see more progress in fighting inflation before considering a rate cut. The Fed has stated that it does not expect it will be appropriate to reduce the target range for the federal funds rate until it has gained greater confidence that inflation is moving sustainably toward 2%, he said. Inflation in the United States has decreased significantly from its peak 2 years ago, reaching 3.3% in June 2024, compared to 7% and 6.5% at the end of 2021 and 2022, respectively. Powell acknowledged the progress made but stressed that it is not yet enough. The most recent readings have shown modest further progress, and more good data would bolster our confidence that inflation is moving sustainably towards 2%, he explained. He also indicated that elevated inflation is not the only risk facing the economy, with the labor market showing signs of cooling. The Fed has been closely monitoring the Consumer Price Index, CPI, to make decisions about a potential rate cut. Since March 2022, the central bank has aggressively raised rates to curb inflation. Although the hikes have paused, a cut has not yet been announced. The recent rise in unemployment to 4.1% in June and the slowest wage growth in 4 years are also factors the Fed is considering. Powell's speech sparked hopes for an upcoming rate cut. However, we will have to keep an eye on the next CPI report, which will be released tomorrow, Thursday, July 11th, and will be crucial for the Fed's decisions on monetary policy. A higher than expected reading could mean that the Fed will not be able to lower interest rates to combat inflation. On the screen, we have Bitcoin in its 4-hour time frame, and we see how after the sharp drop we had a few days ago, which would break this macro structure, zooming in a bit more and going to the 1-hour time frame, we see how they have fixed this creek. And regarding this, note that we were saying on Crypto Insight during the live broadcast on the day of the drop.
What we are simply seeing then is that the next falls that may come, if you ask me. Do you know what obsession Yuge and I have? It's finding traps. If we saw a similar event, these traps, we are obliged, so to speak. Each person is free to make their own choices. And this is not investment advice. We are just sharing what we think. We, as Crypto Insight, are obliged here to look for buys here in this trap.
We place ourselves again in the 1-hour time frame of Bitcoin to see how, after this sharp drop, we can anchor a creek which has been anchored and confirmed several times, then broken with great force, and the price has re-entered the structure. In this case, coming to confirm our supply line, notice how the supply line shows us that they are compressing the price near the creek, and from here they don't let it pass. This would give us the signal that this structure is ready to be broken upwards again. In any case, if this supply line were pierced, it is not the end of the world. And why do I tell you this? Let's zoom out a bit to get some perspective. Let's look at the size of this macro structure. It has a considerable size, so the structure we are analyzing now could easily continue, and this continuation could be in the form of a range until the price is ready to break upwards. Therefore, if we see in perspective, losing that supply line now is not a sign that all is lost, just consuming time before coming back and looking up again. Now let's analyze Ethereum, but first...
Welcome to Crypto Insight, your ethical and moral channel for cryptocurrency technical analysis. Here, we really know what we're talking about. We conduct advanced technical analysis that has been developed for over 12 years. We upload videos several times a week. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, let me know and leave a comment with your opinion. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss the next opportunity.
We are seeing on the screen the 4-hour Ethereum chart to get a bit of context and see how after this sharp drop, the price has stopped in the defense zone we had identified. Now we zoom in a bit more and move to the 1-hour time frame to see how after this drop, they have fixed a creek in which we are valuing a micro accumulation. Within this structure, we can see how the price has been compressed over the creek, then broken it forcefully and returned to test it. All of this is giving us signals that the price might be ready to look upwards again. However, within this structure, there is still room for it to go down. It's important to highlight that we've identified this micro defense zone where we might expect the price to react if it re-enters the structure. Now, let's move on to analyzing Cardano, which today we've identified as our big snitch, providing us with information for the rest of the crypto ecosystem. Looking at the 1-hour chart, we have this redistribution process from which we've calculated the volume profile. With this, we've identified a high interest zone, so much so that after the sharp drop we experienced a few days ago, the price came to recognize this point. We discussed this in a live Crypto Insight session, and here's what we were analyzing.
Imagine a trap like this in Cardano, as shown in the yellow drawing I've made for you, that comes here to clean up this low. That trap is worth gold. You should try to buy it.
Returning to the Cardano chart in the 1-hour time frame, what we are evaluating is whether the price can break through this wall. This wall is being defended by all the sellers we have on our left. Therefore, if we see that this price range is no longer defended and the price manages to break this barrier, it would alert us to similar behavior in other assets. For example, in Bitcoin, respecting the supply line, moving back above the creek and looking upwards again would confirm the end of our microstructure. A similar scenario for Ethereum, where we could see the price finally detach from the creek we have identified. And let's not forget about Solana. Here we see the 1-hour chart where we can see a creek we've been working on for a few weeks, and we've also identified an advanced trend line to this creek. Zooming in a bit more, we can see how after the sharp drop the entire crypto ecosystem experienced, we have this trend line anchor which has already been broken upwards with great force. At the same time, we see how the price has retraced to re-enter the structure. But all is not lost, of course. We have identified this defense zone where we might expect the price to react. At the same time, we see how the price has already been compressed over this structure, so we believe we are ready to break upwards and come to target the creek. Just like with the rest of the assets, Cardano could be giving us information ahead of time on whether we are ready to break out or if we are going to stay in this zone for a bit longer.
So community, we come with great and very good news. As you know, in the videos we always refer to the live sessions we conduct at Crypto Insight. These live sessions are held daily from Monday to Friday for our Spanish-speaking community. And now we can say that next week we will launch Crypto Insight's live sessions for our English-speaking community. Next week, our access form to join Crypto Insight's live sessions will be available. But let me tell you that you can start preparing now, and I will explain the access requirements for this free private community where we perform daily technical analysis and seek trading opportunities every day. One of the requirements will be to be a user of BitUnix, this incredible cryptocurrency exchange that is in the top 20 and moves a daily trading volume of over $11 billion, with a great partnership with Kobo platform to ensure the security of its assets. Additionally, BitUnix has regulation and licenses from the United States and Canada. And the best part is that this exchange does not require KYC, know your client, nor the use of a VPN, as you can access BitUnix from the United States, England, Australia, from anywhere in the world. Also this month, for the Crypto Insight community, BitUnix has prepared a promotion where if you deposit 50 USDT, you will get 50 USDT in futures bonuses. And if you deposit 100 USDT and your trading volume exceeds 3,000 USDT, you earn 100 USDT in futures bonuses. Basically, next week we will open the access form for Crypto Insight's live sessions, and let me tell you that in that form you must be our referral. I will leave the BitUnix referral link in the description and pinned comment of this video. You will also have to deposit 100 USDT and do some trading. At the same time, you will earn these bonuses that BitUnix offers. Spots for Crypto Insight's live sessions will be limited, so if you are interested in being part of these live sessions, I recommend that you start preparing and join us along with BitUnix.
Summarizing, we continue to be positive about the crypto ecosystem, and yes, we will be watching closely how Cardano's price reacts at these levels to see if it can give us a heads up on whether we are ready to take off or if we will keep consuming some time. If you like this advanced technical analysis, let me know in the comments. Also, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you don't miss future analysis. Also, share this video with your friends and other trading and cryptocurrency communities so more people can continue to improve their trading strategies. Good luck with your positions and see you next time.